or a higher entity, whatever you want to call it. Okay. So you are able to associate yourself, you are able to feel the higher entity or the soul. Kya te hai means because of that, or because of what? Because of being unaffected by, and you are able to associate yourself with the higher entity. You are now unaffected by. You are now unaffected by the flow of energy. The kya te hai is the cause of many things. Kya te hai means cause. What is the cause here? This cause of the flow of energy. Any kind of energy it can be. It can be breathing in and out. Everything is energy, right? Seeing is energy. Hearing is energy. Getting angry is energy. Becoming sad is energy. Everything is energy related. So you are now going to be unaffected by the various energies which we are calling as gunas. Okay, with me? So you all will know guna means, most of you will know the three gunas, right? Rajo, Sattva and Tamo guna, the three gunas. That's what we are talking about here. We will discuss more in detail in chapter 2 on all these gunas. So with that, we complete that set of 4 sutras. So he has now established how you can get into a state of not being affected by things around you. He's saying if you don't be, if you can have that, then that will lead you to a higher awareness. The awareness here we are calling as Purusha. You will be able to associate yourself with the Purusha, the higher entity, whatever you want to call it as. Let us see what. Okay, this is what Dr. Rajan says in his notes. Non-attachment is the fully engrossed awareness, where one is unaffected from what one sees or hears. So non-attachment, that is vairagyam. Vairagyam is non-attachment. Is the fully engrossed awareness, complete mastery, where one is unaffected, meaning because you are free of, when you are free of all attachments, from what you see and what you hear. All right.
Is this like a direct meaning of detachment is not to indulge in material things? Is that, or continuing to be there but not to really engross in it? How do I take that?
You already used that word indulge.
Right.
So when do you indulge? You indulge only when you are attached to it. When the desires, when you are yielding to the vrittis, only then you indulge. Otherwise, you don't indulge. You don't indulge in anything.
Right.
Like Dr. Rajan, he will say, when we go for a meal, especially we saw this he has said this many times in the class too. The retreat we saw, every meal we used to have sweet. Dessert will be there. So everyone will be looking at each other and taking one piece. So here Dr. Rajan will come and he'll grab 3 pieces. And then he will eat, and then he will look at everyone. He says, you know what? These sweets are very good for me. And he'll eat it. So if sweet is not good for you, you don't eat. Don't indulge in that. But he says he gets his nutrition from sweets, so he eats sweets. So see, detachment is being unaffected when you don't feel deprived. When you don't feel deprived. See, I went to 2 years back. I went to I went to a nature cure place for 10 days. But just to I went there not to get treatment, but eventually the treatment happened on its own. I went there to find out what is this all about. And there on the very first day, they put me on a, but they did tell me, I knew that they would put me on a diet. And the diet was no salt, no chilies, no varapu. That's what he said, right? No chilies, no salt, no sugar, no dairy products, no rice. All 5 white things not there. Absolutely bland. They don't even add a pinch of salt. Whatever salty taste that you get is only from the saltiness in the ingredients of the food, like the vegetables. Right from the first meal, I enjoyed it. I didn't miss anything. I didn't feel deprived. So with the result, on the 5th day, there were some pains in my knuckle. They were all gone on the 5th day when I woke up. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. If you feel deprived, then obviously you have attachment to that. Okay. Any other question? Good question. We need to understand all these things. I don't have a syllabus to cover. I have certainly a response to make sure that all of you understand what we are talking about. Shall we move on? We have probably another 5 minutes to go. Okay, we will finish 117 and then we'll see if we have enough time. It's a very important sutra. Vitarka vichara ananda asmita anugamat samprajnatah. Vitarka vichara ananda anugamat samprajnatah. Prajna. Earlier we saw samya, right? We saw samya. Samya means awareness. Prajna means intuitive awareness. Intuitive awareness. Samprajna means complete wisdom. With me? See, samya, actually here means samyak. Samyak means good. When somebody asks, we normally in Sanskrit, when we go out, we ask, Katam asti, how are you? And the person replies saying, Samyak asmi. I'm good. I'm very good. Samyak means good. Perfect. So samprajnatah means perfect intuitive awareness. That is highest wisdom. When do you get that wisdom? When will you get that wisdom? So, vitarka. Vitarka means questioning. By questioning. Vichara, contemplating or reflecting. Ananda. Ananda means letting go. And asmita. I used this word earlier. Asmita. Asmita means the ability to experience. I used this word earlier, asmita. Asmita means the ability to experience. So, from vitarka, from questioning, from reflection, from letting go, and then having that sense and the ability of experiencing, from all this flows. Anugamat means flows from. What flows from? It flows from all the above. Vitarka, Vichara, Ananda, Asmita. From that flows, what flows? From that flows Samprajnataha. From that flows complete wisdom, supreme wisdom. A person, a very wise person will be in this state. So this Vitarka, Vichara, Ananda, Asmita, what we are talking about is not the questions that we ask here, but in meditation. In meditation, when we have a deep question, not about how much money can I make in the stock market. No, I'm not talking about that. We are talking about higher elements, right? How does the soul go? Where does it stay there? I'm giving an example here. Upon death, where does the soul go and stay? How does the karma fruition so that it is reborn? Or what happens to it during the intervening period from the time of death until it is reborn? How is it kept energized? What happens to it? All these different types of questions will be answered during this Samprajnata state. So with 117, with Sutra 117, we come to the end of the summary. So from 111 through 117, he has given a full summary of Samadhi. Okay, the full summary has been given here. So 117 is the conclusive line of that summary. How the state of Samprajnataha you can achieve. In Samprajnataha, that's how you end there. So we will also end our session with 117, and then the next Sunday we'll start again with 117, because 117 is part of the next. And it is both part of the previous and it is also part of the next set. That is how it is. It is part of the summary, and the executive summary, not the complete summary ends here. Complete summary of chapter 1 ends here, and then we'll start with the next 3 or 4 sutras next week. We'll start with 117 again. Just we will review that and we'll move on. Okay. Is this clear? Is this clear?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, Kumarji.
Because each and every word, each and every sutra is very, very important.